talking about the nerve supply of the apex of shoulders, that is the summit of shoulder, the skin covering the acromion processes, right? And that is by lateral supraclavicular nerves with root numbers C3 and C4. Especially when it comes to talk about the apex of shoulder, it is C4. Now, this area is very common for referred pain. You must have heard about the referred pain to the apex of shoulder on the left region and onto the right region, because you know that phrenic nerve is also being arising from the cervical plexus with similar spinal segments C3, C4, and C5. So this phrenic nerve descends on the sides of the pericardium. They supply the diaphragm, the central tendon of the diaphragm, the fibrous pericardium, and these nerves, after perforating the diaphragm, it also supplies on the undersurface of the diaphragm. These phrenic nerves, they descend down to participate in the celiac plexus as well, and from that celiac plexus, then along to the hepatic vessels, it ascends up to participate in the hepatic plexus, cystic plexus. So it supplies gallbladder also. That's why referred pain from the viscera means from the gallbladder, that's cholecystitis. So the pain is referred to the tip of the right shoulder, while in case of splenomegaly, when there is irritation on the undersurface of the diaphragm on the left side, the pain is referred to the left shoulder. Similar in case of angina pectoralis and pericarditis, the pain is referred to the left shoulder. Now this happens because pain sensations from the skin are being brought by those first order sensory neurons, which are pseudo unipolar neurons. The cell body lie outside in the dorsal root of the spinal cord within the DRG, and those first order neurons, their central processes, they relay in the dorsal horn of the spinal cord, the dorsal gray matter. These are called the general somatic afferent nerve fibers. Similarly, there are pain receptors there in the viscera. From there, these first order sensory neurons, these are also pseudo unipolar neurons with the cytons outside the CNS in lying within the DRG. The central fibers, they also relay in the dorsal horn of the spinal cord. These fibers are called general visceral afferent fibers. So when they reach into the gray matter of the spinal cord, they communicate with the internuncial neurons, and through that internuncial neurons, these first order sensory neurons, they communicate with the second order sensory neurons. Now these second order sensory neurons, as you can see in the image, they cross the median plane through the commissural fibers. Then they ascend up on the opposite half of the spinal cord via this spinothalamic tract. When it comes to talk about this pain sensation, then it's lateral spinothalamic tract, and from there they reach up to the thalamus. Now these are the second order neurons. From there, further third order neurons convey this pain sensation to the primary sensory area on the postcentral gyrus, area number 3, 1 and 2 of the Brodmann's area. So the brain perceives pain from both these structures, the somatic and the visceral structures, at the same time, and that is called the referred pain. So because of the pain in the viscera, a person feel pains somewhere on the skin as well. That is called the referred pain.